Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. We appreciate you being here with us today. Today, we are checking out the brand Sombra. Yes, this is Sombra Mescal. This is their Joven, made out of 100% espadin. Sombra meaning shade in Spanish. They just redesigned this bottle back in the end of 2020. If you think, hey, I know that name, but the bottle looks different. Yes, this is actually their brand new bottle that they just released. They used to have a different style back in the day. So this is the brand new style. And it's kind of cool because it resembles vaso veladora, the typical traditional glass that, you know, a lot of people drink mezcal out of. Sometimes you'll see it with a cross down at the bottom. Here we just have, it looks like 03. But they redesigned the bottle, and even on their website, they give you some ideas on how to upcycle this, maybe turn it into a vase or things like that. So kind of cool. Love when brands are always thinking forward and, you know, redesigning themselves, because with innovation comes new, can't even think of a word, new stuff. We'll go with that. Yes, you always have to be thinking and moving forward in this industry, and doing things like a bottle redesign will actually capture your eye and bring somebody in like, hey, I saw it before, didn't like what it looked like, but now this is interesting. Let me check it out. So we got this brand new bottle here. This is actually a 1 liter, so this is bigger than the traditional 750. You can see it is a big bottle. Really cool. Again, like that veladora glass. Looking up at the back, let me bring the camera up to this, because even again reinventing themselves back in, I want to say it was about 2017. Sombra is now a single company owned palenque with a focus on sustainability. So again, they've been out for some time, but just within the last few years, they're really reinventing themselves, being that single palenque, and now even reinventing the bottle. So you can even see it says, we own and operate our own palenque, which ensures consistent quality supply and environmentally friendly production methods. Sombra is committed to sustainability, recycling distillation waste into adobe bricks to build houses for those in need. I mean, I would definitely give to a company like this if you're thinking and giving back to the environment, to the people. And again, talking about that moving forward and always reinventing yourself and keeping current with the demands of the people. That is amazing. So cheers and hats off to Sombra. Again, in the shade, and you can think of sombrero, which is a hat that gives you shade. So a little Spanish lesson for you today. We already poured this out, been letting it sit for a moment. Let your bottles pop. Oh, that's a really hard one. Taking a look at the cork, just kind of standard cork. If you have not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. Also, we started a Spotify podcast. So if you want to hear these reviews instead of listening to them, you can't watch it, search us for Agave Talk on Spotify. So taking a little bit on the nose. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's like, a little sweet and smoky. I like that. I've had this way back in the day. I cannot remember it. I would imagine the older style bottles compared to this new late 2020 bottle would taste slightly different. And even on the nose, yeah, it's like a sweet and smoky going on. I like that. I'm definitely digging that. Yeah, it's like kind of like mango-ish. It's definitely got like a fruitiness to it, like tree fruit, like a mango or like pear, pomegranate, like but it's got like a smoky to it. I really like that. Could smell some of the espadin on there, but for some reason it just smells more fruity than it does espadinish. Let's take a sip. Cheers. Oh, that's good. That is good. I love mezcals that tap into the smoke. There's some brands that try to mask the smoke, hide the smoke, because they're thinking, oh, people don't like the smoke. Well, then why are you drinking a mezcal? Like, it's part of the juice, in my opinion, and I personally love a smoky mezcal. This, as while it's not overpowering, I feel the smoke truly complements the juice. Let me take another sip. Oh, yeah. No, that is excellent. This is coming in at 45%. It's not overpowering in alcohol. It's actually, it's really pretty well made, smooth wise. I don't like to use the word smooth, but for 45%, you're not getting a whole lot of alcohol burn. You're definitely getting that smoke. It has some of that fruitiness like I was talking about. And it's kind of fragrant, like even like flower-ish, maybe like rose petal-ish, violet maybe. So you're getting some of that fruit with the flowers, but it then has that nice smoke balance that's really bringing this all together. Sombra, this, I'm really enjoying this. I mean, this would absolutely stand out within a cocktail. If you're looking for a mezcal cocktail, you want that smoke to shine. You want that flavor to be the star. That's the reason you're making a cocktail with this spirit. This has such a great balance of play on smoke and fruit that I could easily see this being used in many different types of cocktails, which would require a mezcal. No, I love this right now. I'm very happy to, have this bottle at the moment, and not only for the juice, but again, just some of the sustainability practices that they are employing now, that they just switched up within the last few years. So with that being said, we appreciate you being here. If you have not done so already, hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. Also, check us out on Spotify, search Agave Talk if you want to listen on the go. All right, thanks everybody, and take care.